In the previous video, you guys learnt about adjoint and how to find the adjoint and few properties of adjoint, correct? Now in this video, we'll discuss about inverse of a matrix. Now a very important thing about inverse of a matrix is that it has to be in such a way that the determinant value should not be 0, what we call as a non-singular matrix. Fair enough? If it is a singular matrix, then the determinant will become 0. Inverse will not exist. Why? We'll see it in the derivation. So what we are trying to do? We are trying to calculate the inverse. Right? Now we'll start with the property what you guys already know. That is, it's a very simple property. What you have is A into adjoint of A is equal to determinant of A into I. Correct? Now I'll divide both LHS and RHS by determinant of A. That means we'll do A into 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A is equal to I. Now see, what you know is that A into B, suppose if A into B is equal to I, product of two matrices is giving you an identity matrix, then B should be equal to A inverse. Make sense? Now compare this with the given equation here, this one. A into something is giving me I. That something, that is, 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. That is basically in the place of B, correct? Now B is A inverse. That means if you compare, we can get 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A. This is what we basically call it as the A inverse. This is basically A inverse. Now you understand why the determinant value cannot be 0. It has to be a non-singular matrix. Only then the determinant should not be 0. Only then the inverse of a matrix can be figured out. Okay. Now this is a formula. Now there is only one very important property of the inverse, which we'll discuss it right now. See, when you have A into B whole inverse, then you get this as B inverse into A inverse. AB whole inverse is B inverse into A inverse. Now guys, there are only two things what you have to know in inverse. One is the formula for inverse itself. The second one is AB whole inverse is B inverse into A inverse. Okay. Now from the next video onwards, we'll solve problems based on adjoint of a matrix, and also along with that finding the inverse of a matrix in this method what we just discussed. Fair enough? And from the next video onwards, you guys are going to solve problems based on the topics what you studied in the last two videos.